The ladder mate is one of the simplest checkmates in chess, and to do it, you're going to need two of your long-range pieces, your queen or your rooks. Bishops aren't going to work so well for this. Now, when you think of climbing a ladder, it's right hand, right hand, and that's pretty much the entire pattern. We're not going to need the king at all. Let's focus only on the two long-range pieces, the rook and the queen. The first good move would be a move like rook to b2, and the rook aims at all of the squares in the second rank. That prevents the black king from being able to move down the board. So the best black can do is just shuffle sideways. Now you can think of the rook as our right hand, that makes our queen our left hand, and that's how you climb a ladder. So now the queen travels to the third rank. And because the queen aims at all the squares in the third rank, the rook takes care of the second rank, we're going to force that king backward one rank. So we'll move him to e4. Then it's right hand, king has to move up. It's left hand, and you can see the ladder is being climbed. The king is eventually going to run out of room. And in this position, the right hand gives checkmate. The king is in danger from the rook. He can't go sideways because the rook aims at all of the squares on the 8th rank, and he can't move down the board anywhere because the queen takes care of the rest. Sometimes, though, you're only going to have two rooks, and there you might need to add a little bit of an extra element. Let's take a look at that. Here we have the mate with two rooks, and let's use our right hand first again. Now the black king could travel to the left. Now we're going to use our left hand. The problem with the rooks is that they can actually be attacked, or at least the king can sort of bother them. So now if the king moves to a square like c4, you can see that if we try to play the move rook to b4, we're just going to lose one of our rooks. Now luckily you can still checkmate with one rook, but you've made your job a lot harder. So whenever you can't climb the ladder normally, let's just switch the location of the ladder. Let's bring this rook all the way over to the square h2. Now the king might attack this rook, and let's bring this rook all the way over. Let's stop on g3. After all, when you climb a ladder, your hands are not directly on top of each other. They're spaced out a little bit. Now you can continue the pattern, but just on the other side of the board. The left hand's in front of the right hand, so we play rook h4, and this rook aims at the 4th rank, the other rook aims at the 3rd rank. They are some good buddies. Black is going to try to approach these rooks as best he can, but again, at the moment where playing a rook would leave your rook in danger, just switch the attack. This rook travels all the way over, and this rook travels all the way over, but stops. We don't stack the rooks up, and we continue the pattern again, and you can see we have a slightly more complicated, but not too difficult checkmate. You're going to want to master this ladder checkmate. It's one of the most common ones in the endgame.